So the Arizona Coyotes have had a very good season so far, and last night they made it to first place in their division for the first time since 2012, I believe, and it's been so long since they've been a good team. So this is a very good story, and I didn't expect them. You know, I thought they could definitely compete for the playoffs, but they weren't a team that I thought, you know, if they actually finished and clinched first in the Pacific, that would be a very good, thing to do for Arizona. Their fans also, their attendance is way better than the past few years where it wasn't very good. The end of last year, they were getting a couple sellouts because a lot of people are getting excited for their team again. So it shows Arizona can support their team much better than the Florida Panthers have in recent memory because even when they're good, they really don't get sellouts at all. Arizona does know. So, and last year, Rick Tocchet could have easily been nominated for the Coach of the Year because of all the injuries they had, and they almost made the playoffs. The West was also very weak, but they almost made the playoffs because Darcy Kemper was so good. And you know, I mean, and I never knew, I never thought Darcy Kemper was very good. Like he was usually solid as a backup, never proven as a starter. Last year, he proved he could be amazing. And Ronta, the previous year, Ronta was actually this, Ronta could because they really have two really good goalies. Like Ronta, doesn't even really play that much because Kemper's just so good for them. And you know, I knew they would be a very, they're a defensive type team, and you know, I thought they had a decent offseason. They made some moves. And I mean, they acquired Phil Kessel. They wanted to score. Galchenyuk was decent, but it wasn't enough. So they traded him for Kessel, and this trade, it's fine. It's a trade that has worked out. Finally, they get someone. Now they can actually have a trade that works out. And Arizona clearly and the way they play this year. I haven't watched too many games, but again, most games are low scoring. They don't allow much goals, but it's now they actually they can score, and I still think Keller one day can become a really big star in the league. He's obviously not putting up the numbers you would want a guy like that to put up. Still young. He's not a bust though. He's still a good player. He's not a bust type player, but he hasn't become the Keller I thought he would. But his team, a lot of guys, a lot of guys are chipping in. And obviously with way less injuries, it's easy. Obviously have more guys. A lot of guys are chipping in, and they're having a really good season. And some games, they won't be too good. But Darcy Kemper, the last game they played yesterday, Kemper pretty much, he can steal games. And he can steal games. He can absolutely, yeah, he can win the Vezina. He's been so good. It's actually insane how good he's been. And again, the defense, if they won the first, if they win the first in the Pacific, Rick Tocchet would, probably be the Jack Adams favorite because, you know, anybody expect Arizona to be this good? I don't think so. I mean, some Arizona fans that say, well, we have those things and, that should equal that. But no one really expects it. But it's been an amazing season so far for the Arizona Coyotes, and are they for real? I think they are for real. Some people still looking for them to fall back and start losing games. It's not happening yet. I don't see them losing games, too many games anytime soon. They're gonna lose here and there, but all good teams at some point are gonna lose a couple games. Like Washington, they're gonna lose a couple games. Boston's gonna start losing a couple games. These teams aren't gonna keep on can't win every game. They can't win every game. But Arizona is having an amazing season. They are first in the Pacific, and that division's very interesting. And if Arizona wasn't to finish first, still making the playoffs would be good, because if they want to make the playoffs, I mean, first would be nice, but they want to make the playoffs. But again, getting first would be the goal for Arizona. But again, making the playoffs would be the ultimate goal. So tell me what you think about Arizona. Are they for real, or are they just a first half fluke? Are they a first half fluke, or what is it? So tell me down below. I'll see you in the next video, and please subscribe for more content. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll talk to you all later next video.